I want to give you more information about what I mean by rethinking video lectures. I don't want them to be just passive presentations, because I believe that that is one potential reason why students would substitute presentations, or sorry, video presentations for lectures. So what I want is videos that are more interactive, and with students being able to navigate through the video, I believe that that will be more interactive. The students also then have a choice of where to start, where to stop, and how to move around. And because I'm able to now expose people to different points of view, well, I'm hoping to encourage critical thinking. So it's no longer linear. We provide a structure, but students can go and view whatever it is that they want to do. They can skip things out, they can watch certain things over and over again. If they've seen one idea and then later on they see something else which triggers a connection to an earlier idea, they're able to go back to that idea straight away because it's in a mind map format, so they're able to intuitively explore the concepts in any order that they please. They're also obviously able to revisit ideas to create their own learning paths. So I think that with the mind map they get better contextualization because it's placed in a bigger picture, and the topics are not compartmentalized, they're all linked. I also think that we can give them more exposure, and I'll show you what I mean, but we can show them different ways of thinking, we can show them different explanations, we can show them different formats, and we can take a lot longer because we have a lot more time than we would have in a lecture, because it's now at the student's own pace. They can do it whenever they want to. So let me give you an example of exactly what I'm talking about. So imagine that this is an introduction to economics videos. So I introduce myself. Hi, my name is Nick. I'm going to be giving an introduction to economics. So first of all, well, what is economics? Let's think about a definition. We've got one definition from our Parkin textbook, which says economics is the social science that studies the choices that individuals, businesses, governments, and entire societies make as they cope with scarcity and the incentives that influence and reconcile those choices. It's a little bit heavy. I don't really like it. Let's look at another one. Here's one from McConnell. It's a lot shorter. Economics is the social science concerned with how individuals, institutions, and society make optimal or best choices under conditions of scarcity. Okay, I've got some more options for you. How about this one? So now what I've done is I've actually given a link to a YouTube video.
They usually either ask when the economy is what.
What I can do is pause this video and watch it at my own pace. I can rewind, I can talk to you whilst this video is paused. The student, if they want to, can skip the video. So what I'm going to do is just skip this video because this explanation is essentially the same as those written explanations. Here's a video with a completely different explanation.
All right, let's face it, economics is boring, confusing, intimidating, frustrating in the hands of an amateur. It is much worse in the hands of a professional. I came across...
I'm going to pause this and zoom out because it's a little bit too grainy for me. There we go.
That's a 4-word definition for economics that is perfect. People respond to incentives. This is what your industry is all about. This is what this country is all about. Free enterprise is not perfect. Capitalism is not perfect, but they are the best systems in the world.
Okay, so without going into too much detail, here's a third definition. Each definition has a slightly different approach. Each definition has a slightly different flavor. So continuing my economics lecture, let's look more at the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Well, microeconomics, essentially we think of as the study of an individual economic agent, whereas macroeconomics studies economies as a whole, in other words, groups of economic agents. But let me give you a link to someone that says that much more eloquently than what I can. Right? Here's my video. I press play. Got a link to YouTube, and off it goes.
I know what you're thinking. You are wondering what the difference is between micro and macro, and you want to know which one's easier. Well, let's start with this explanation. Microeconomics is about the decision-making process of individuals. households deciding whether they're going to buy apples or oranges, a firm deciding.
Again, without going into too much detail, this is a fantastic video that has been made which explains the difference far better than what I could, and I don't have to go through the process of remaking a video which has already been done better than what I could do it. So again, we continue why is studying economics important. Here we have a video of someone giving an explanation. Now, in my vision, what happens here is instead of having some YouTube guy, some important, YouTube professor guy giving his take on why it's important to study economics, we get one of our professors or two of our professors to say what it is that they like and why it is important. Then, again, what I've got here is some links. I can click on this link. I'm not going to do it right now, it's a bit disruptive, but if I click on this link, it will open up that web page. There we go, straight away. The students don't have to go and search, they don't have to find anything, it's right there. Either one of those links they can click on, it opens up. So my next topic is important concepts in economics. Here, what I've got is a previous video that we used. So,
hi everyone, this is the third video.
Even the stuff that we did before is not wasted because we can now integrate it into our new video lecturing process using this mind map format using Prezi. Again, I'm just going to skip past this video. Here we say what the important concepts are, and then we've even got a link to a past MCQ question. We can put as many of these in as we want. And so in this one video, what I would like to do is guide students through this whole process, right? But ultimately what would happen is once this video has finished, students have a link to this mind map. They can now come and navigate it. Whatever it is that they're interested in, say they were interested in this aspect here, they click on it, economics in your everyday life, fantastic. I wanted those, there we go, economics in our everyday life, and I wanted to go to these links. So I've done that straight away. Having looked at that, I want to zoom out, I want to navigate to a different part, I want to go to, I don't know, in this particular video, rethinking video lectures. I want to navigate to this part here. What was that concept that was mentioned here? Fantastic. What did it link to? Oh, I think it linked to something over here. Let me just go and check. Click over there, move in, zoom in. Was this what I was talking about? Yes, it is. Fantastic. And so that's it, really. That is my presentation. I'd love to get your feedback. Thanks.